CEO credits Steve Jobs with fostering culture of privacy. Stress, anxiety boosts chances of getting long COVID, study finds. Malawi seeks to raise $50 million as fuel crisis deepens. Ukraine to hold rate at highest level since 2015. Bank of Uganda says weaker growth acceptable in inflation fight. Sri Lanka is discovering new heroes one match at a time. US start economic talks with 13 nations to counter China. Now news in detail. Apple Chief Executive Officer Tim Cook credited Steve Jobs with making privacy a top priority at the company and said he largely still runs the tech giant in the manner of its late co-founder. Depression, anxiety, worries about the pandemic and other sources of distress prior to getting COVID-19 may increase the chance of developing persistent long-haul symptoms, a Harvard University study found. Malawi is seeking to raise $50 million to deal with fuel crisis caused by shortage of foreign exchange. Fuel shortages, which have plagued the southern African nation since April and dragged on the economy, have worsened in recent days, with motorists across the country sleeping at pump stations and forming long queues to refill. Ukraine's central bank is likely to keep borrowing costs unchanged for a second consecutive meeting, as policymakers bet an outsized increase in June will be enough to tame price growth. Sri Lanka batsman Bhanuka Rajapaksa believes his side have finally shaken off the underdog tag and have proven they can win the ICC T20 Cup in Australia later this year. The US is set to host the first gathering of Asian nations on an economic agreement envisioned by the White House as a counter to China's rising influence in the region. Uganda's central bank is determined to restore price stability even at the cost of economic growth.